You are sick. Not seriously. Just that low, slow kind of unwell that drags on for days. So you do what everyone does. You book an appointment. You sit in a waiting room. You get a prescription. You go home. This system feels completely normal to you. It is the only system you have ever known. But for most of human history in India, this system did not exist. There were no hospitals, no waiting rooms, no prescriptions on a piece of paper. And yet, people healed. Often faster, often more completely. Because ancient Indians never built hospitals. They built something far more sophisticated. They built the village itself as the medicine. This was not an accident. The ancient Indian system of health, rooted in Ayurveda and documented in texts like the Charaka Samhita written over 2,000 years ago, was built on one radical idea. The body does not get sick in isolation. The body gets sick when its relationship with its environment breaks down. Fix the environment, and the body fixes itself. So instead of isolating the sick person in a building, they designed the entire living space around prevention. The village pond was placed upwind, so the water stayed clean. The peepal and neem trees were planted at the village boundary, both now confirmed to release antimicrobial compounds into the air. The kitchen was positioned to catch the morning sun, because warmth and light kill bacteria. The daily routine, wake time, meal time, sleep time, was synchronized with sunrise and sunset, which modern chronobiology now confirms as the optimal rhythm for immune function. The village was not just where you lived, it was actively keeping you well. And when someone did fall sick, the response was not removal. It was immersion. The sick person was kept within the family. Food was adjusted, lighter, easier to digest, spiced with turmeric, ginger, and black pepper, all of which have documented anti-inflammatory properties. The community maintained contact. Isolation, which Ayurvedic physicians understood to weaken the mind and therefore the body, was avoided. Researcher Dr. P.V. Sharma, one of the foremost scholars of Ayurvedic history, documented that ancient Indian physicians classified disease as having both a physical cause and a social cause. They called the social dimension Pragya-aparad, a mistake of the intellect. The idea that disconnection from nature and community was itself a form of illness, not a metaphor, a diagnosis. Modern medicine is only beginning to catch up with this. A landmark 2015 study published in the journal Perspectives on Psychological Science found that social isolation increases mortality risk by 26%, comparable to smoking 15 cigarettes a day. What ancient Indian physicians called Pragya-aparad, epidemiologists now call the loneliness epidemic. The ancient Indian system did not wait for you to get sick and then treat you. It built your food, your home, your daily rhythm, your trees, your water, and your community into a continuous, invisible act of medicine. You go to a hospital when everything else has already failed. Ancient India built a world where everything else was designed not to fail. The next time you feel that low, slow, unwell settling in, before you book an appointment, before you sit in a waiting room, ask yourself one question. What in your environment broke down first? Because somewhere, 2,000 years ago, a physician already wrote down the answer.